Okay, I know no one's really going to watch this video, and honestly, that's okay. This one's for me, and maybe for you too. If you've ever typed in as if UK Channel 4 teen drama 2001 into YouTube looking for full episodes, hoping that somewhere has uploaded it and blurry VHS rips, then I think you're in the right place. No, like I said, no one's going to care about this video other than me, but I want to talk about this show. Let's go back to the early 2000s. T4 was in full swing. You got Hollyoaks, Shipwrecked, reruns of Dawson's Creek, and presenters who made you feel like you were in some weird shared post-puberty / post-hangover event. That's what this was. And tucked into that little chaotic corner of British youth TV that no longer exists, there was As If, one of the best teen dramas ever made, and no one talks about it, and it's basically lost media. So let's go into it. As If aired in 2001 and ran for 4 seasons. It was everything teen dramas still try to be: raw, experimental, weirdly stylish, hilarious in one moment and emotionally devastating in the next. But it was never trying to be cool, not in like that Instagram filter sense of the word. It was cool, but it was effortlessly British and really offbeat, and that's what made it cool. Every episode was told from a single character's point of view. And I mean that literally. You get random internal monologues, fourth wall breaks, daydreams, fantasies, camera angles that felt like they were music videos more than TV. It was sometimes really surreal and sometimes achingly real. The cast underrated. They didn't look like airbrushed catalogue models. They looked like people you would meet at college or at sixth form, at the bus stop, in the back of Weatherspoons. And the characters, Rob, Jamie, Sasha, Nikki, Alex and Suze, weren't just from diverse in background, but they were in personality, identity and emotional metrics, for want of a better word. As If was never afraid to let its characters be selfish, flawed, confused, and get things wrong. It was honest in a way that few shows dared to be. So let's talk about the soundtrack. This thing was a love letter to the UK music scene at the time. It had everything on there: pop, garage, trip hop, early 2000s dance, indie bangers, faithless, artful dodger, meloko. Even the background music felt alive. There's never been a DVD or VHS release, but they did drop a soundtrack CD, and if you ever stumble across it on eBay or somewhere like that, pick it up immediately. It's a time capsule. And not in the kind of iconic Y2K revival way that Gen Z bang on about, in a very real, raw, beautifully dated, in the right ways way. It's probably more accurate than any playlist on Spotify. So, why can't you really watch this and also kind of can? Here's the part that just kind of breaks my heart a little. You can't really watch As If, at least not easily. Music rights are a huge part of it. They've never replaced the music, and that's why it never saw a home video release, never made it to streaming, and didn't get the nostalgic treatment like Skins or Misfits. The only official way to watch it right now is via Sony Live India, L-I-V, India's YouTube channel. Of all places, but guess what? It's region locked. So unless you're watching from India, or you know your way around a VPN, you're out of luck. Some episodes do float around YouTube unofficially. Yes, they're in low quality, but honestly, even in 240p, the magic still comes through. This is lost media with a capital L and a capital M. There's no Blu-ray box set reissue that's not on 4OD, it's not on Netflix or Amazon. It's not on any of the streaming platforms, just scattered episodes, ancient forum threads that have not been touched in years, and occasional out-of-print soundtrack on second-hand sites. A ghost of a show, and yet still better than 90% of what's out there now. It deserves to be remembered. It's wild how little recognition As If gets now, not for viral nostalgic threads, no BuzzFeed list, no earned places, predicting the direction of TV, and it really did, by the way. Like, once this show happened, the amount of shows that emulated that freehand mobile camera setup and weird angles, even British soaps like Hollyoaks did. Every reality TV show had that vibe to it. And weirdly, though, not being able... It's kind of got its own cult following. It's part of its charms. It's always slightly underground, slightly weird, and slightly too real. But it deserves better. It deserves to be mentioned in the same breath as Skins or My Mad Fat Diaries, and because honestly, it paved the way. It did it without needing to shock you every 5 minutes. Its stories came from something real. So if you remember it, if you were the lucky ones, and if you don't, well, maybe open up a new tab and go hunting. Even if all you find is one episode called Jamie's POV, updated 12 years ago by someone called 90s Kids _official. Even if it's blurry, even if the audio cracks, watch it. So, if I've unlocked a memory, or you just love weird lost TV shows and lost media, hit like, drop a comment, and consider heading over to my main channel, Bald Book Geek, for countless other things. And maybe, let's just be real, sometimes we need these secret deep dives into shows that no one remembers. It was a great show. And I mean that. And it's sad that it's kind of forgotten about. But it was brilliant TV, and for those 4 years, it was just perfect. And it's a shame that we never got any more. Do you want to go to bed with me?